Hi, welcome to our practice set for lesson 94. I told you that we were going to do a deep dive into two-step word problems, and you're going to love the practice on this. I kind of think of these as like little mysteries or little puzzles. So I want you to pause, do the work, and then jump back in with me, okay? And we'll correct together. We're going to begin by somebody spent $5. They purchased 4 pounds of peaches. They spent $5, or they gave $5 and got $3 back. How many cents per pound of peaches did these cost? So we first have to find out how much they spent. 5 minus something equals 3, and we know that this is going to be, I'm going to change our colors. 5 minus 5, 2. So we know that our 4 pounds of peaches was $2 is our first step. The second step now is $2. Let's see, excuse me. Erase, erase, erase. It's going to be, we're going to have this for $2, and we're going to divide it into 4 pounds. So we do our division. We can't divide 2. 2 can't be divided by 4, but 20 can. And so we say, keep our decimal point here. 5 times 4 is 20, 0. And we know that each pound of peaches is 50 cents per pound, LB. Our next one is the perimeter of this square was 12 meters. What is the area? Well, I know that the side times 4 for a square equals the perimeter. So I need to find out what my side is. So something times 4 equals, we're going to put S times 4 equals the 12 meters. And we can say S, well, that's a side, equals 12 divided by 4. And so our side is 3 meters. Now, if our side is 3 meters, then we know that area equals side squared, or side times side. And so area equals 3 times 3. And our area in this situation is going to be 9 meters squared. Our next one took me a minute to think about. Here is the problem. We need to find the age of Shaniqua, and this is the problem. This is the puzzle. I'll read it. Orlando is 10 years younger than Jihan. So I put Jihan is Orlando's age plus 10 years. Jihan is 2 years older than Shaniqua. So I put Jihan 2 plus Shaniqua. How old is Shaniqua? And by the way, they've told us that Orlando is 13 years old. So with all of this said, let's go with what we know. If we know that Orlando is 13 years old, then we know that Jihan is got to be 13 plus 10, which equals 23 years. Then, if we know that Jihan is 2 years older than Shaniqua, then we know that Shaniqua is Jihan's age minus 2 years, which equals 21 years. Don't you just love these puzzles? Our next puzzle is, what in the heck is this point N right here? We have 400 to 500. What do we do? The first thing I think of is, okay, we know that we can have many points between 400 and 500, but these are all equally apart. So we've got to find out how many segments this is broken up into. So I'm counting this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 segments. So this range is 100. There are 100 in between here and here, and we've broken it up into 5 chunks. So I'm going to divide 100 by 5 to give me an idea of what each segment's value is at. And I know that 100 divided by 5 is 20. So each one of these is going to be 20. So this is going to be 420. This is, let's see, this point would be 420. This next point would be 440. I'm going to scratch that out. And this point is going to be 460. Oops, why am I going 66? 460. Our next problem involves an equation y equals 3x plus 2. And they want you to find the value for y when x is 4. So I say 3 times 4 plus 2 equals y. Guys, so I say, I do my multiplication, now I do my adding. 12 plus 2 equals y, and I'm going to say 14 equals y. Yeah, there we go. And finally, our last mystery, our last puzzle. 5 feet 10 inches equals how many inches? The first thing we need to do is figure out 5 feet equals how many inches? I know that there's 12 inches per foot, so I say 5 times 12. And that gives me 60 inches. It's a good thing I know my math facts, and I hope you do too. Now we need to take the 60 inches and we add this 10 inches to it. And so 5 feet 10 inches equals 70 inches. And there you have it. Lots of puzzles to solve. They have some good ones in this homework set. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any problems, let me know.